Good day, everyone. This is Team D from EMBA 7035, consisting of Shrisha, Sturt, Joe, Linda, and Mike. And this is our presentation for the brand extension marketing plan. And we've chosen the backpack brand Jansport, and we're going to expand them into a footwear product line. So just a quick product overview. What is the Jansport jogger? Um, so Jansport already represents high quality products with their backpack line. Offers a lot of different colors, very functional and fashionable. So it is a very popular and successful backpack brand, and we're going to roll this into a footwear product line. So we'll be targeting what we call the athleisure market. This is not meant to be a performance shoe, but something that's very functional but still fashionable that can be used in a different number of different settings. This could be something that you wear to yoga class or something that you take to work on a casual dress down Friday. It's going to be a low cost option compared to our competitors, but still offer the same high quality that the Jansport backpack has come to represent in the market. So a SWOT analysis was completed for the Jansport jogger. Jansport is already a top selling reputable brand that has enjoyed success for many years with their backpack lineup. And we feel we're going to be able to translate that into the Jansport jogger. We're also going to come in at a much more affordable price than some of our competitors. And we feel that the Jansport jogger will slide nicely into a shifted lifestyle culture, especially among youth that are embracing a athleisure lifestyle, so to speak. Some of the weaknesses we looked at are for social media and both online shopping. Jansport's online platform is very modest in its current state, and is something that will need to be looked at, especially when considering our youth as our target market. Some of the opportunities that currently exist, given ongoing trade war disputes between Canada and US especially, we feel that Canadian spenders are going to be looking for affordable products that the Jansport jogger should be able to tailor those needs. And especially, and then again with e-commerce, this is obviously the way of the future, and the market is shown obviously a great thirst for the ability to shop online, and Jansport's going to need to capitalize on that as well. Some of the threats we do see, our competition is very stiff. We're going to be competing with some very big companies, Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, what have you. So that's going to be a concern. Also increased manufacturing cost of the company itself. There are lots of competitors out there, so this type of niche could be counterfeited. And over time, this could cause decrease in profit margin. Looking at the target market for the Jansport jogger, we'll be focusing on males and females between the ages of 16 and 34. And this is done for a number of different reasons. First of all, youth, high school and college students don't necessarily have a great deal of financial means. So our low price point should be very appealing to that demographic. And then moving older from the 15 to 34 age group, we're hoping that the Jansport active lifestyle brand image will translate to those who are attending yoga studios, maintaining active lifestyles, but don't necessarily have the highest incomes and are still in their early years of their professional careers. So we feel that the combination of a low price point with this age demographic will be very appealing. A tertiary benefit here is this age demographic also makes up 60% of all social media users. So as we look to embrace an e-commerce platform and expand our social media platforms, we will be able to wrap this around our target market as well. Looking at a couple of the keys to the success of the Jansport jogger, first and foremost, Jansport must reach its target audience. As we are launching a new product, we're completely changing what people think of when they think of Jansport. Today they think of backpacks. We also want them to think of our footwear product lineup. We're going to need to do that through obviously awareness and beefing up our social media and advertising platforms. But we also have to make sure that when we do this, we resonate with our audience. The JanSport lifestyle must transfer into the jogger. So active, high quality, but affordable must be the cornerstones of the JanSport jogger as well. Looking at the marketing mix, the product itself is going to be very retro, but very versatile at the same time. Can be worn in a number of professional and recreational settings. One thing we do want to capitalize on with the product when we do launch the online platform is the ability to customize your jogger with a myriad of different color schemes and patterns. This will give the target market a sense of being ordering a shoe that is individually theirs that they've created, and we feel that'll be a very appealing option. Price itself will retail at $49.99. This does represent a retail markup of 100%. Currently, JanSport does sell online through other retailers. We want to make sure that with the revamp to our online platform, that this is done directly through JanSport in future. The place itself, so currently we are going to establish the jogger in retail stores in places where JanSport backpacks are also sold. So we want to begin spreading the word of the JanSport jogger through the use of the JanSport brand itself, obviously. However, we are going to move towards an online platform, as mentioned. The promotion of this will be heavily through social media. We do want to capitalize on our target market and their use of social media platforms on a daily basis. So that will be where we focus the advertising campaign for the JanSport jogger. Looking at our sales forecast for the first 3 years, we do anticipate selling 200,000 pairs of the jogger in year one. This is based on the estimated 10 million Canadians between the ages of 16 and 34 who represent our target market, and this represents a 2% market share. The 200,000 would yield a gross sales of 9.9 million in year one, and we project that to bump to 350,000 and 500,000 pairs of shoes sold in 2020 and 21. This would then translate into gross sales of just under 25 million after 3 years. There were a number of quarterly considerations taken into account. We expect to sell the bulk of the shoes over the summer month, peaking in August with coinciding with back to school shopping, etc. Obviously, through the winter months, we see the target market being much less active, so we've built that into our projections as well. So there are, of course, some risks. One of the biggest ones being creating awareness among customers through social media before the product launch. Again, we're launching a new product line for a company that traditionally does not do shoes, so we need to make sure that the target market, when they see JanSport, they think of our jogger. We'll also be competing against big companies that have been manufacturing shoes for decades. Nike, Adidas, their footwear is the cornerstone of their market. So even though they produce traditional performance footwear, they also have made inroads into the athleisure market, which we'll be targeting. There's also the risk of increased costs in China and Mexico. This is something that's been ongoing in recent years and something that JanSport will need to continue to monitor because this will affect our bottom line, obviously, with increased manufacturing and wholesale costs. And then as mentioned, there is also the uncertainty of the NAFTA situation politically. TD Bank came out and estimated that potentially 160,000 jobs between Canada and the U.S. could be lost if this were to fall through. And that in turn represents, of course, our projected buyers. So with increased unemployment will come less appetite for new products. So that covers the JanSport jogger. If you have any questions for Sarisha, Sturt, Joe, Linda, or myself, Mike, please message us directly through the course website and we will get back to you. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day, everyone.